Hey, this is Reckless Rush here, and welcome to part 16 of our series Rush to Diamond. So this is actually, once again, a direct continuation from the last episode. Not a big fan of doing that, because I'd like to keep the... Every day I like to play play a bit out, and then, this shop will always be different. It's just a different feeling, because quests as well are different. But anyways, we need to get 4 wins, because we need this card. It's really good. And honestly, it sucks that I didn't get the gold quest, but that's alright. So we need to get 4 wins. Pretty high on ladder right now. I don't want to make these videos too long, so that's why I had to shorten it into 3 parts, just to get this annoying head start copy, but it is what it is. It also sucks that on Steam you only get 10 gold instead of the 20 that you're supposed to receive from watching ads. But that's alright. It's alright. Shadowfen. It's gonna be a rough match. But anyways, we'll see what we can do. Cycle Forgotten Souls here. And yeah, this opener is pretty solid. Not solid, depending on this, which always lands at my base. I don't understand what's wrong with this card. They have to fix this card. Randomly spawn a knight with 2 strength bordering your base. Because all it ever does. I don't understand. This card is so bad. Let's say I had Snow Masons in that hand. Snow Masons does nothing for me other than mess up my own cycle, and it leaves me mana inefficient. So that's why it's technically better than nothing. But no, I honestly would much rather prefer not having to do plays like that. Okay, so here it looks like GP Potion. Not a fan of doing Potion on mana 4 generally, because mana 5 then you have to use some kind of 3 mana, but luckily that's why we have Personal Servers in the deck. Anyways, we're going to cycle first actually, because if we have well, honestly, if I cycle first anyways, there is no better play at the same time. So looks like we're going to be doing this. I want to bait them here, I believe, or here. Where would you want to bait them? So the downside is if you bait them here, for example, and they kill the GP, there's a chance that it bounces on this, which buffs it. I'll try to avoid that, I guess, at all costs. So I guess I'll do this. But at the same time, you can bait them here and then just play right-hand side next turn. And I'll cycle after. Yeah, there's no better mana for play there with that hand, so there's no reason not to cycle. I mean, no reason to cycle first. I want to cycle after because I really value Potion. 2 mana. I don't think they cleared this right. They don't have yeah, they have level 2, 3 cards. Okay, so we're kind of even here. We have 2, 3 cards as well. We're kind of fair. Nice. That's actually good. If it bounces down, I'm so good here. We're so good here. We're so good here. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. The GP doesn't even trigger. We get to play this, and then we get to play this. So this is a little tricky though. You can play it here because you're trying to defend the 2 movement unit, but it's Shadowfen, and Shadowfen is so annoying. So if you play it here, then they play Crimson Sentry here. Crimson Sentry here, and then they just hit your Devastators and you just lose out. So we'll avoid that. We're going to play... Honestly, we'll just play it over here, because who cares really? We're drawing Shady Ghoul next turn. In the case where this board does die, Shady Ghoul here is not bad, because I want to... Shady Ghoul Personal Servers, I'm starting to like the combo a lot more. So yeah, this combo's not bad. Starting to be a fan of it, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's fine. Or baited execution is fine. That's fine too. Well, kind of. Depends on where it lands. Could have been worse, but the Shady Ghoul play doesn't work anymore, so that's why it sucks. I mean, realistically, you cycle this first. Do you cycle it first though? So you have to think, what can I possibly draw here that would be better? Honestly, I don't really think anything better, but at the same time... okay, we'll cycle anyways, because we can draw some militia. There's really nothing else better though. Gifted, it doesn't do anything. Maybe we'll just play then. These are our strongest common cards. We'll play first. We'll play first and we'll cycle after. Yeah, gifted here doesn't like really change the board much. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't do much anyways because of the way like the units were positioned. If I played gifted there instead of topple, it would have hit into this toad, which I don't really care much for. So I was gonna do that. This is obviously pretty terrible and scary in Shadowfen. Try to avoid this a lot, but it's fine because at least we still get this, and this will probably be safe. So even against like a witches here or Crimson Sentry, it should be fine. Void Surgers is something else though. That would like destroy me. Prototypes where? Here. Bragda. What is this nutty play? This is a Bragda ROF deck in gold 4. It's insane. This is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that actually. Asexis, we can't really deal with this. So like if we were able to kill this, it would have been better to Forgotten Souls kill and then maybe base lock if you can. Yeah, I don't think let's see. No, honestly, Summon Militia doesn't see play here. I don't want to Forgotten Souls in this hand. I do not want to Forgotten Souls in this hand. This hand is so sad. This is 7. I could do 7. Actually, I'm going to do it. No, we don't do it. We don't do it. We don't do it because this is too scary. This is way too threatening. If we did Potion for on Souls, they're at 2, and I already knew Saber Pause was coming, so I was going to risk it, but we're going to lose board if we do that. The Forgotten Souls is only 2 strength. They can kill that, kill this, and then if you look at this, it's like impossible to proceed from here. So you need to keep frontline here, honestly. You need to. Yeah, I think it still lives though, right? Nice. It's 3. So we can win. Can win with Devastators here. Wait, we have lethal actually. My bad, my bad. We have lethal here. 3. Yeah, 3, 2, and then 1 more, which is 3. Nice. I'm glad I caught it. Sometimes, you know, you don't catch the lethals. And you have to shitty goal last, of course, because if you shitty goal early, it can bounce down, and then you don't have a tile to play on. So it's a good game, honestly. Brag the ROF. Interesting. Interesting. Gold 4. We're moving up the ranks pretty fast, honestly. We've lost a couple games. One of them was definitely like my fault. 100% agree it was my fault. Give me a shitty goal or Forgotten Souls or Head Start. Yeah, not impressed, but it's okay. Let's keep going. What was I saying? Oh, one of the games, yeah, it was definitely my fault. Another game, I mean, honestly, most games can be accounted for my fault. Some of them I would say is like, you know, you can't really win anyways. Okay, so anyways, here, this is base health 14. You need to play for value, and this is 4 strength compared to 3. So you play this first. And some militia, bordering base militia. Yeah, bordering base militia is played again. I don't understand. Why is this card so flawed? I should make it so that it can never border base. That'd be amazing. I love that. That'd be amazing. Oh, we got so lucky. Let's go. Okay, I don't know why they conceded, but I'm honestly thankful for that. Because that means we get 10 free gold. And that means I believe 2 more games have to be played. Yep, 2 more games. Okay, 2 more games. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. It's a little late right now, so I'm a little quieter than usual. Not really though, because in the last episode I was also quiet. But again, that's because it's a little late right now. This is a direct continuation from last episode, so that makes sense, right? I hope. Yeah. So hope you guys are doing good during the pandemic. Hope you guys can celebrate Christmas with your families if possible. You know, you obviously can't have too many people at home to celebrate it with, but hopefully you guys can work out some kind of plan. That'd be really cool. Okay. This is an interesting hand. So, like, in most cases, the obvious play here is just Restless Cycle into just play gifted with whatever you can. You could also consider cycling this. Honestly, I'm going to cycle this only because there's a chance that I have 2 1-manas and there's a chance I get it. Like 1-manas. And I want to cycle first because I actually really like this card. So cycle first. Okay, so this is a little interesting, but this is actually the play. This is the play. I'm going to say in this rank at least is like 80% of the time this is the play. Because they probably won't find a way to clear this. They might find a way to defend against it, like by playing a 1 movement unit, but they probably won't find a way to clear it. If they don't do anything this turn, I kind of just win. If they do something this turn, I still have... Hopefully I find some kind of play, otherwise I'm doomed. Because this hand... this is like... I don't like having so many 3 manas in the deck. So far I've been able to manage it, but... like, for those of you that haven't played, never got a chance to play the original RR version, like the one with Hysteria, man, that was fun. That was really fun. Every turn was like so like easy to read. It was so obvious. You just cycle Hysteria whenever like you had it, but then, well, actually it was this is so good. Play on left. Oh my gosh, you never do this, by the way. If you want to play building, you can play corner. Corner is definitely better than center, because then if you play center column, then you know, I would just play it here anyways. But you don't want to play it right beside, because now look what happens. Don't do it. Yeah, this is so... Now I'm really ahead here. So now, so keep in mind, this is going to go into the base, and in most cases, they will find a way to defend this, right? So I'll have a fresh board. With a fresh board, you need to have units to keep your front line. So Shady Ghoul is actually a keep here. And I'm going to cycle this instead, because you need to cycle after you play Devastators, right? This is the correct play here. So I'm just looking to Shady Ghoul and Gifted next turn, most likely. If I really feel insecure, then Shady Ghoul's Doppel's really good as well. If you get lucky as well, you can also like cycle Head Start for prototypes, and then you're pretty well off. This is so dumb. What? What are you doing? I don't understand. I literally do not understand. But I mean, anyways, yeah, I mean, that happened. This is going to deal so much. I want to cycle first, actually. The game's already like really close to over, and any advantage I can get, I should be trying to abuse. And by advantage, I would mean like, it's really unlikely, super unlikely, but it's possible. If I drop Potion, then we're so well off here. So it's worth cycling first. Interesting, Saber Paws. Actually, in that case, I will do this play. So I'm not really a fan, like I said, of Shady Ghoul corner, but you have to play Shady Ghoul here for the reason that you need to keep your front line. There's only 2 units, so particularly vulnerable. I mean, this player's deck is not that good. We already played 4 cards and they've played only 2, and this was my highest mana card in the deck, so just bear that, keep that in mind. Yeah, so 6 mana, it's yeah, they're going to play, yeah, okay. Anyways, what was I saying? This corner Shady Ghoul is not that good, especially on the left side. It's actually less, like even worse, because of this, as you can see. But it's worth it, because now they're at 3. I have potential lethal here, which I will actually do right now. I'm going to do it right now. There is no other way I could get lethal with this hand, so this is the correct play. I already know what's going to happen. It's going to miss, and then I play some Militia. It borders the base, and then I cycle Doppelbox, and I draw something else. Oh, it didn't happen. Oh, it didn't happen. Our RNG is actually decent. Thank goodness. We won the 50-50 there. Nice. Okay, sweet. One more, and then we're done. We're good to go. Good to go. Like I was saying, I hope you guys find a way to talk to your families. Honestly, through this pandemic, most people are just, you know, staying at home, and it gets lonely, honestly. I'm more than sure at least some of you are feeling lonely right now. I get lonely too sometimes. So, Cow Lover, if this is a Cow Lover, they have to concede to me right now. Concede to me right now, Cow Lover. Right now, I demand it. I demand it. It's a nice name, actually. I like that name. Hello, friend. Ironclad friend. Don't play top left. Don't play top left. Oh, they played it center left, which is technically better, but worse. Look at this. This is so hard to deal with here. I mean, realistically, you can expect an execution here. That's fine. If the execution, you still have okay, flaming stream. Yeah, there you go. They have a way to deal with it. It's still fine. I need to block this, however. I cannot let this player get value off of it. Ah, that's so lame. If I kept Forgotten Souls, actually no, it's fine. This is still fine. I was going to say like if I kept Forgotten Souls, it would have been so good, but this is still really good. So I want to play on my hand before cycling. This is like very readable play. Like there is no other play you can make here. Even with potion on this, you risk this construct spawning, so there's no reason to. There's also one really good thing about this is that next turn this doppel will move up and the workshop still stays alive, which is actually good. I'd rather it stay alive. Okay, so they played prowlers. Again, I just need to block this again in most cases. I mean, at this point, you could just consider ignoring it. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it. This is funny. This is so funny. There is no better play here than these three. Yeah, I don't see a better play, a world where this is a worse play, so this is the correct play. This. I mean, here you can cycle. Technically, here you can cycle first because some malicious so bad. But even like considering shitty ghoul, there's no better play here. This spawning at this point doesn't matter to me, because this is their most front unit anyways, to the point where this doesn't, like, they already have frontline. So this is kind of just like a backup frontline, you can think of it like, so it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, this is also lethal here, like if I deal at least 1 damage or something. So we're pretty well off. Wow, they run execute and flaming stream? What is this deck? Okay, yeah, this is, what did I say? I said if I deal 1 damage. And it's perfect 1 damage. So that actually was pretty fast games. I got lucky and one of them conceded. Sweet. Easy game. Do you see how like dominant this deck is against building decks? You can completely abuse mana like turn 1 enemy buildings, enemy structures. It's so easy to take advantage over. Center left or corner right, like corners or centers, like they have to play really like specific, and the player there obviously didn't play properly. So, well, both players that I played against, at least, they should be playing away from my units. To say, like, basically, if you play towards the unit or like just 1 tile away, I can Devastators it. So it just doesn't make sense. We finally get the magic copy. The magic copy. Okay, this is so good because now I can actually upgrade this, and like you've noticed, I've been really hesitant on playing this card, but now that I'll upgrade it, I'll have a lot more opportunities to play it. So like I'll have more reason to play it on some, like, it's just so good, honestly, compared to like if I had like Saber Paws. At this point, once I upgrade it, it's actually to the same level of Doppel in a way, because they're both 4 strength, and already like this is like just okay, but now it's going to be above the gifted in terms during turns where I just need to keep frontline. Then yeah, so that's probably gonna end it for today. I could also upgrade this. I don't really want to. Yeah, it's good to upgrade this, but it's better to upgrade this. So I'll probably just save up for this. And honestly, I'm pretty happy so far. We're gold 4, not bad. We're getting close to gold 3. So that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you for those who are still listening to me, listening to my voice. I really enjoy making these videos just for you guys because I don't know, I guess it gives me some kind of satisfaction knowing that someone else is enjoying what I'm doing here, and I hope that I can push this content like to be even better in the future, right? This is just like the start of our channel, start of our community. So we'll see what happens next in the future, and thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great night. Bye now.